GH for STEM Juniors Challenge. In the Greater Accra region of Ghana, we have junior scientist Prince SEBBIE. Prince studies at MANHEAN Methodist Basic School, and he will be using 3 basins, detergent, kerosene, and water to do an experiment that looks at surface tension. Let's see what happens.
To begin my experiment, I take my 3 bowls and fill them with water.
Surface tension is a property of liquid which supports the floating of certain substances as a result of intermolecular forces.
You take your soap or detergent and spread it on one of the water. Now take the kerosene and spread it on another one of the water.
The detergent destroys the intermolecular forces holding the water together, thereby lowering the surface tension.
Now take your filter papers and put one on the soapy water, put another one on the water that the kerosene has been added onto it, and one on the ordinary water.
Intermolecular forces of water are supposed to support floating of certain substances because of higher surface tension.
Then take your 3 blades, put one on the soapy water that the kerosene has been added, and one on the ordinary water. Then your 2 needles for both the kerosene water and the soapy water. The filter paper that has been put on the soapy water, it sinks. The blade and the needle to the sink. The one that the kerosene has been added onto it. The blade, the needle and the filter paper, they also sink. But the ordinary water, the blade and the filter paper, they float.
The substances could sink in the kerosene water as well as the soapy water because of the disruption of the intermolecular forces. Since the ordinary water has not been tampered with, the intermolecular forces supported the floating of the substances. This is why warm water is preferred to cold water in washing, since the heat reduces the surface tension and increases the surface area.
This idea is being employed at the laboratory at the hospitals. When the sulfur powder is poured on the urine, realize that it floats, but when there's bar present, which indicates the presence of jaundice, you realize that the sulfur powder will sink deep down to the bottom of the substance, which shows that the person is suffering from jaundice. I'm Benjamin Dapon, the science teacher at MANHEAN Methodist Basic School.
It's time for Juneos Practical STEM Quiz. Take 2 containers, one with ordinary water and another with water containing detergent. Place the 2 containers outside overnight and observe. A. Will the insects float on the water with detergent? B. Will the ordinary water support the floating of insects? Or C. Will the insects float if you use warm water? Now, what did you think of this experiment? Cool, right? You should try this at home, either by yourself or with your friends from school. Make a video or take pictures of your experiment. Ask your teacher or your parents to help you post the results of your experiment on social media. Tag We Go Innovate so that you can win some fabulous prizes. Don't forget to add your name and the name of your school to your entry and hashtag GH4STEM. You can check out any of our experiments at www.wegoinnovate.org and please leave a comment. You can also follow us on social media at We Go Innovate or WhatsApp us on 055-406-6248. Good luck with your experiment. You can be a junior scientist too.